US President Donald Trump warned that the United States would carry out missile strikes against Iran if Tehran targeted the American president, calling such an attack a red line that would trigger an immediate and overwhelming response. He said plans were already in place for that scenario and urged Iranian leaders not to threaten senior US officials. His warning came as tensions remained high despite continuing diplomatic efforts between Washington and Tehran. Trump said the United States would hold Iran responsible for any attacks carried out by Iranian forces or groups it supports, while analysts said the remarks were meant to reinforce deterrence but could also intensify the confrontation. At the same time, Trump said talks with Iran will continue even as the fragile ceasefire faces pressure from renewed military exchanges and mutual accusations of violations. He said both sides still have communication channels open and that further negotiations are expected, with diplomacy seen as the best path to avoid a wider conflict. Iran's foreign ministry spokesman denied that Tehran had asked for negotiations with the United States, saying Iran's position remains commitment for commitment. Esmail Bakai said Washington has a pattern of breaking promises and accused it of repeatedly violating the Memorandum of Understanding signed in June, especially through recent military attacks that Tehran considers a gross breach of the agreement. The discussions reportedly cover regional security, maritime movement in the Strait of Hormuz, Iran's nuclear program, and steps to reduce the risk of direct clashes. Iranian officials said diplomacy has not been fully cut off, but accused Washington of breaking the ceasefire and warned that any new attacks would be met with a response. Regional mediators are also working to keep the process alive.